Unfortunately, everybody's looking this way as the freight train is going this way. Now here's a fact, is the freight train has left the building. You're either gonna go on the ride of your life or you're gonna get ran over by it. At some point, everybody in the world is going to be on this train. So if you've listened this far, you're a small percentage of the population. And if you can make it through this 10-minute video, you're an even smaller percentage of the population. Everybody jokes around about the movie Squirrel, Squirrel, that's us. We are so distracted looking this way. There's a massive narrative going on this way. So there was some news that came out yesterday that I broke down on my YouTube channel, the 3T Warrior Academy, that people will read and they will celebrate because it is good news, but they won't pay attention to what actually is happening. So it is said that there's people bidding to bring Celsius back to life. That is exciting news for people who lost money in Celsius or people who lost faith that Celsius was going to come back. Now, I don't know the details on what that would look like, but I always go deeper. I never look at face value of anything. One of the bidders is Apollo Group. I'm going to show you who the top investors are in Apollo Group. So Apollo Group is part of the bid to bring Celsius back to life. Now remember for just a moment, JP Morgan, BlackRock, all these Vanguard, all these large companies were all telling you cryptocurrency is a fraud, cryptocurrency is a fraud, as they're slowly, methodically on the back end developing blockchain. JP Morgan has its own cryptocurrency called JPM coin or blockchain called Onyx. They have their own system. BlackRock is connected to Coinbase through Aladdin. And here's the unfortunate thing, is for some reason, the meme coin train came back, and I think it's all by design. Everybody's now focused on meme coin as their exchanges are about to get monopolized and their banks are about to get monopolized. Okay, so I've been teaching you the game for a while. First, they resist it. Then they sue it. Then they regulate it. Then they join it. And I'm going to add this, then they monopolize it. So I'm going to show you the top investors in Apollo Group that is bidding to take over Celsius. Ready? Top 10 owners of Apollo Global Management, Vanguard. And number 3, BlackRock. Take a look. Fidelity, Morgan Stanley in the top 10. The very people that were preaching that cryptocurrency is a fraud are the top owners in a company that's about to take over Celsius. Now, this is just news. I'm not sure if it's on the docket or it's done yet, but these are conversations that's happening. So what does this mean? It means you need to become an intelligent investor. You all need to read the book by Benjamin Grant, Intelligent Investor. We have matured dramatically over the last 4 years in the cryptocurrency space and our investment strategy. We have what's called the 5 pillars of wealth. And I'm going to be going live frequently and consistently on my channel here now, showing you exactly what I'm doing. So in the next 7 minutes of this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing. So this isn't one of the steps, but this is how I mentally prepared for this. I saw that there was so much emotion attached to these markets. And when I read the book Intelligent Investor, it really opened my eyes to why 99% of people get wrecked in crypto and stocks if they're managing it themselves. Because they're emotionally attached to the markets. They're looking to get rich quick. If you're emotionally attached to these markets and you think that if XRP goes to this or Bitcoin goes to this, that your life is going to be different, it will be different for a moment in time. But when the dopamine wears off, the only thing that's going to happen is your bad habits are going to be exacerbated. So if you make $100,000 a year and you have bad habits and you now have $1 million, those habits will only be bigger and you will have $1 million worth of bills. You will not have more money. Okay, so number 1, I was first just invested in cryptocurrency. Through wise counsel and understanding the intelligent investor, I started to diversify in cryptocurrency and I focused on real world solved cryptos that I thought were going to be here. Things like XRP, not financial advice, XLM, Ethereum, HBAR, QNT, VeChain, just a few that I will name. I have a pretty large portfolio in crypto. Now I'm dollar cost averaging into ones that I think are going to be here for a long time. So I stack my bags in XRP, I stack my bags in XLM, I'm stacking my bags in Ethereum, I'm dollar cost averaging in. And right now I'm stacking my bags in HBAR. That's just step 1. But I realized that cryptocurrency is just an investment. It's not your retirement. Here's what I mean by this. It's still an extremely, extremely, extremely speculative asset. We have no regulation for it in America. So at any point, they could wipe this shit out. So you should be focused on ones that are already operating, already doing real world things that can't be wiped out because the ecosystem is so big that it's just going to make America look stupid by kicking them out of America. You have to do your research on which ones you think are going to stay. I think I know, and those are the ones I'm invested in. Number 2 is we diversified it outside of cryptocurrency. I use a product called IUL. People call it infinity banking. I like to call it leveraged life insurance. Life insurance is a vehicle that the wealthy use to stay wealthy. The Rockefellers use life insurance to keep the wealth going, and that's what I'm going to be doing for my family. An IUL policy or leveraged life insurance or mini insurances can't be sued. Nobody can touch it. Some of the products secure your principal, and there's some that you can borrow against, which people call infinity banking. There's many different insurances, so make sure that you understand what you're doing. Business. Since 2017, when I left corporate America, we have failed many times, which made us experts in business. What I did was I hired mentors who were really, really, really good at business. And from the point of failure to where we're at now, is we've diversified and we have equity in 8 companies across different sectors. We have a crypto company, we have a crypto app coming out, we have a Warrior Academy, an education academy, we have a beard company, I have a beard company coming out. But the point behind this is we've gone into the new gas and oil, which is data, information, and attention. Next is precious metals. Us in our academy, we use precious metals to use silver for barterability, and people use gold for a store of value. I'm just in silver right now, being transparent, but gold would be a store of value and silver would be barterability. They're not really like in return on investment. I mean, it's going to continue to go up like silver. As a dollar collapse, silver maintained the value. So it's not really a growth strategy in my opinion, it's a securing of your wealth. And now we're heading into real estate. I have experts inside of my academy. We have a whole Airbnb course inside of our academy. One of our stars on our show, the Good Morning Crypto Show, is also an expert in real estate. So what I learned, because my income increased so dramatically over the past 24 months with all the different things we have going on, I had a large tax bill going from 2021 to 2022. Not being educated in real estate, we often don't step into things that we fear because we have fear of the unknown. I surrounded myself with experts. And I learned that with real estate, consult a real estate expert, is that there's appreciation in the market value. And then if you do it correctly, there's depreciation that can come off your earned income. So in real estate, I'm not looking for cash flow. I'm looking for depreciation to mitigate my tax liabilities. And next, we dove into pre-IPOs. Now, you do have to be an accredited investor, but in our academy, we're working on something legally through the SEC, creating a vehicle so non-accredited investors can get into companies pre-IPO. So pre-IPO is where the money is made. When things IPO in the stock market, a lot of people don't realize is that many people have already invested in that company. And that's why they hate cryptocurrency, because we're all, for lack of better terms, in kind of pre-IPOs, which are called ICOs. So we're getting into real world solve companies that are going to be here at very, very low prices. So I'll leave you with this. You have to become non-emotional, non-tribal about these cryptos. You need to develop an exit plan. As everybody's celebrating, you need to get the hell out. And when you get the hell out, you need to have a wealth game plan so you can secure and grow this wealth. And if you do it correctly, within the next 3 to 5 years, you'll never have to work again, because we shouldn't be trading time for money. That is in slavery. So I hope this information helps you. I love you very much. And as we always say, warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go. Remember, I will never DM you on WhatsApp, Telegram. We do not invest people's money. All our resources are in the bio here. Warrior Academy Education Company. Love you.